of this game for sure. But Wraith King is definitely the strongest hero on the map now with his Radiance getting delivered. So makes a lot of sense that they would try and force some kind of engagement.
Oh, Rior, he's nearby. Gotta be careful about your movement here, Boomy. They get the arena onto Macule. Scepter lift up immediately. The fight going on off to the side. They take down the Shadow Demon and continuing to control Rior. The spear, it actually wouldn't be as the arena blood wears off. Oracle gonna go down in just a moment there. Tried to save himself, but it's that seemed. But like you said, you've got these sort of double trouble in saves coming from Jo and Carl.
Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Going to be tough.
Oh man, Bach straight TPing in here, but
he's crazy.
But Rior is okay. He cancels his TP away. He realizes there might be a fight here.
Careful. Movement coming in, getting the vision. The OD jumps in, already using Astra. Rior only catching Mac in this one. Is that good enough? It looks like it is. Mac just gets completely exploded in this BKB reveal, walking into Adroit and just taking them down one by one. The BKB from Wraith King doing nothing. And it looks like this is going to be a double kill. Abed is Amplfy, making it happen with the BKB time. Get it
in the fights, right? Like he's in prison, there's going to get Demonic Purge, disrupted. It's not going to be easy.
Spin done on the Lesh. The turnaround stun coming from Natsumi. Finds it. BKB used. Very bold. They're holding on to the BKB for Natsumi. Boomy trying to walk his way out of here, but will eventually... Oh, get saved. Okay, by the Oracle. But the relocate coming in. A great stun. Finds the catch. Gets the kill onto both of them. And Adroit woke up, ladies and gentlemen. Made it happen.
A little bit suspicious to see the Gyrocopter just pushing mid all by himself. There's no way that Adroit think, oh yeah, Gyrocopter's just he's pushing mid while his whole team's bottom.
Yeah, it's happening. So they have an idea of where they're at, and Natsumi is going to be the one that holds this front line. AR jumps forward, Spear going to connect on him. This is the greatest of targets. Purge off, the W from the Shadow Demon. Jump forward though, good jump. Can they kill him off in time? Leshrac pops the BKB. They're trying to fight. They did bring down the Wraith King. Great save from the Laguna Blade is going to keep the Gyrocopter alive, and the Wisp comes back in for the heals as well. They keep him up. Still trying to walk away. He's so freaking low, but it is going to be the Aegis down. Everybody from Adroit ready to go in for a second round now. Can they kill him off a second time? BKB, TP, he's gone. But so too will be this IO. Big win for Adroit.
He wanted them to apply pressure mid, but they don't see the wave, so they're going on a little vacation to the dire jungle.
No. This award just giving a little bit of vision to this camp. They're like, this is where we gotta go.
All right, I see them. Target acquired, boys.
All right, who's behind? Oracle behind. Carl. Spotted, jumped on, caught, good save, Rior, BKB to try and turn this one. They're going to keep alive one for the moment. Natsumi going to be able to chase this out, but the Carl BKB is going to wear out shortly as well. As Boomy runs in the midst of all of them, they're not doing enough damage to Bach. He's able to walk away afterwards. They find themselves the kill on the IO, and Bach being chased by Carl this entire time. Carl's doing nothing in this fight, and they give him the tip. Carl just wants the kill, but it ain't happening. They killed off the rest of his team. Io, Gyro, and the Shadow Demon all went down.
Just so much damage from Adroit. Like, the fight recap, Boomy did by far the most damage in that fight for his team. They speared the Centaur, but he'd already popped most of his spells at that point. What can they actually do?
Feels so hard for them now. And no Sanity's Eclipse this time either. Boomy running away is going to be saved by the Oracle and going to try and get out of there. Does complete the TP. In the meantime, Natsumi, a little bit of trouble. They fought back on both the Shadow Demon and the Gyrocopter for this. They have to get the kill, and it looks like they will take down the Wraith King, but that is all.
They gotta get something on the swing back here. Fortunately for them, Roshan is alive. The Dire they got a little bit of vision in that area. They got a ward behind the pit, kind of, but are they actually going to try and fight this? Wraith King does have buyback.
Play by Carl here. They're going to buy back now on the Wraith King. He's actually gone in really deep. I thought this was to make a little bit of extra space, but if they're not careful, they might just lose the OD here for nothing.
Oh my.
They get the catch now, and meanwhile, the Mjolnir proc ends up hitting.
Oh, no, this is getting really dicey. They desperately need this Aegis. They don't get it.
They bought back on the OD. OD. BKB pop trying to take this down. If they get the Roche, it's going to be a huge win, and they're able to take it away. Oh my goodness gracious. Adroit still low. Natsumi is going to be healing back up from all of this afterwards. They're trying to keep alive this Gyrocopter. The disarm is there so he can't attack, but it looks like it's not going to be enough. Coming back in a second, the reincarnation. The stun goes out. Able to find that Shadow Demon, take themselves this Gyrocopter. So much heals coming out from this IO with the Holy Locket, but is it going to be enough? He goes back in for a second round. Another spear goes out, doesn't connect. Mac able to make it happen. The right clicks are there, and that is going to be the Aegis. Looks like, though, with already a couple having gone down, Adroit need to back out. They lost the Lesh, and he does not have buyback.
So they do manage to force down the Aegis, but potentially. Radiant Shrine is available for this fight, though.
Oh, they gotta be careful.
Adroit, they don't want to come down off of this high ground.
So Centaur has the Aghanim Scepter completed. Damage reduction, pretty good.
Okay, that's the mysterious disappearing regen rune. I wonder what happened there.
Io has it bottled. This could be a huge turning point as well. Boomy. Missile throws out stun, find it, take down that Io super quickly. When he comes out of this one, he's going to be so low. Can they kill up any more of these heroes? Buyback from the Io. He can relocate in if he wants to. BKB, though, they're very, very low on the charges. Natsumi turns onto, he still has the relocate, or excuse me, the reincarnation, and Bot coming back again in a second. So the Oracle gonna die in just a moment here as well. This is not looking good for Adroit. They've already lost one. Centaur, no buyback, dead for 2 minutes. Natsumi very low as well. No more reincarnation for 25. Carl would love to find him, but instead he finds that Oracle. 2 dead, no buyback, looking for Mac. Can they get him? A triple kill for Carl. In fact, his Boomy went down well. Lior lifted up. And now, what do you do as Adroit? They're in your base. It's time to party.
The damage output from this Gyrocopter is absolutely insane.
11,000.
Like that's what I'm talking about when I call the Aghanim Scepter. It's such a big like strength multiplier for the Gyro. He doesn't have to even.
And they're just going for the tier 4s.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Unbelievable, as they're gonna have to buy back on the Lesh and try and take this fight. I mean, I wonder now if you're sort of questioning if you can make this happen. They're still going for it, taking down that full set of racks, hitting this tier 4 tower, and Natsumi, he's up front and center, has reincarnation yet again. They jump forward though, the Hex is out, found the Leshrac, he doesn't have an answer for this, there's no save, Boomy, that's the BKB, but now he just has to get out as much damage as possible. Mac barely able to live through this one, a stray flat cannon shot could potentially kill him off here, as they are still chasing forward for more, and this might be about all she wrote, as the chase forward comes, but it's not looking like it's going to be enough. Natsumi in the grave, and this is going to be Amplfy taking game number 1.
Oh, the satanic on the Gyrocopter. They just kept. He was just alive forever, right? They doing some damage top. Carl with the push is something that Queen of Pain's relatively good at. Especially if you take the damage and attack. Still going to take a while to get to the tier 2 tower, and not nearly as long if you are Adroit pushing this mid lane with the Exorcism.
They know that the Shadow Demon isn't here though. Natsumi, still with the Aegis. They really want to fight this into 3 lines of the Wraith King. Lior finding one, Omni slash out. It's a lot of damage. They blow it back, and now the RP to pull him back in. But there's the Winner's Curse to interrupt. It's not doing any damage to the Mag though, because of the spin from the Jug. Now the chase down. Who else can they get? Natsumi is back alive again. All these ghosts hitting now onto this Juggernaut, and Natsumi turns, finds the catch. And now, they don't have the Legion Commander, but they got what they came for, the tier 2.
Sit over there farming for a little while. They'll get pushed out eventually by bottom lane being pressured, but still worth it to go and sit there for a while if they can, completely denying it to the denying it to the Jug especially. Even if they don't break high ground here, they're just going. Centaur losing life like crazy.
They get the duel, the Soul Catcher, but the Scanback able to catch him in the Warlock ulti afterwards. Is it going to be enough though? Rear still goes down. He does not have buyback. The Sonic Wave, it's not nearly enough, and they're able to keep alive Bach for the moment. He's walking away on absolutely nothing. Blink is out if he needs it afterwards, and Natsumi in his second life is going to dismantle them. Meanwhile though, the Omni Slash trying to make something of this. Can Abbat do it? Able to Manta dodge away, still chasing, but the press the attack, keeping Mac alive, and all of this physical damage. Adroit still living.
Bakarina staying alive. Just couldn't quite get all the spells together. There is eager, saying exactly where he's going. He's going for the. He's going for the Ags again. Okay, never mind. Not Ag. Oh, Ags. Basher. Ags. talking to his team. He's like, oh, you know, if we
Wait a
have...
minute. RP used, but the save again coming from Boomy. Mac trying to live. He still has that cheese available if he needs to use it and might need to pop it right about now. So he's getting Omni Slash. The chase down still continuing back and forth between them and actually able to make that work. Juggernaut goes down. They find themselves a couple quick kills. And Adroit suddenly lose that advantage. They give him the tip back. Carl feeling good about his carry player, and the jump forward duel, they got him caught. Winner's Curse and the duel isn't perfect together, but afterwards they're going to have a stun from Natsumi, and they will be able to take down this Juggernaut. Most likely Healing Ward. Healing Ward, Mantis style to get himself out of there. He's actually living through this one. The Sonic Wave to turn it back around. Abed making the plays and takes down Natsumi. Can he kill up Bach as well? The Healing Ward saved to turn this back around, and Wraith King, oh, he needs to be careful. Carl, Lincoln Sphere, keeping him alive yet again, bouncing back and forth. Carl still living. Reor shows up as well, and just like that, Amplfy make the play of the day. Boomy wants to save him. Natsumi's still blinking out. The double buyback coming from the Wyvern, as well as that Legion Commander spin, trying to walk away, but they still have the ulti coming from the Shadow Demon. Oh, he got his blink canceled there. Catch back onto Boomy. This Jug is still living for the moment. They want to stun him up, and he is so freaking low. The duel comes out, and eventually he will fall. What the hell is happening in this game? Jayo gonna get ran down. In the meantime, it does look like the Radiant have lost their tier 3 towers. And even though it looked pretty for a while, Adroit.
Right. Yeah, there's a creep wave right at the base. The Jug's dead. It was a really nice play with the Healing Ward. That ability is very strong. They tried for the turnaround, but too many resources on the Adroit side. The Wraith King is too big, too strong, too much damage.
Ow.
They are here to claim these racks. Exorcism running as well. Jug's going to buy back, but
no Omni.
No spells.
Natsumi, though, he has got his Aegis. He has got his Reincarnation. Oh, man. And it feels bad. He is going to have Omni Slash back off cooldown relatively soon. The blink forward duel is there. Healing Ward still working. They have RP available. They might actually end up taking him down. The walk forward RP connects onto 2. Barely able to live through it. The taunt pulls him back in after the Winner's Curse. And now the silence out there yet again. Jug Healing Ward has literally been alive forever. And now with the Omni Slash out, both onto 2 of them, is it going to be enough damage? There's the Aeon Disc, which keeps alive the Death Prophet. And Amplfy looking for answers where there are none. Adroit take 2 lanes.
Well,
500 health talent just picked up for the Death Prophet.
all right.
Boomy is right behind him.
They're camping their hill. This is a good play vision-wise, but
See Boomy. Know that he's back here in the trees. Carl could think about
they can't
going
go on him because of the disc, though.
But they could go on the Shadow Demon, or off to the side, they find the Wyvern. Not bad. Natsumi gets the stun there on the Warlock. He needs to get his ulti off, but the Abyssal Blade comes out, and they've got him caught. He wanted to cast it, but it's not going to happen. The taunt there onto 3, the duel afterwards, if they want it, actually going to just right-click him down and dead, and the Omni Slash bouncing, but not doing all that much damage at all. Spin TP
Bash.
away, and there is very little left in the tank. Amplfy, no answers for this one.
Racers. This is some Dota 1 support.
Can't even keep the bracers in inventory. He needs the ward.
Needs the wood.
Careful here. Manta, the Blink Black. 40-minute bounty runes. Oh, wait a minute, though. Natsumi caught right at the start, but the duel comes in, and they're able to catch him. The Warlock ulti afterwards. They have the Healing Ward down, trying to keep alive this Quap, but it is not going to happen. Dead for 2 minutes. And now the Juggernaut fully controlled, isolated. Good turnaround, but it's the RP used just to save a life. And that means you won't have it for the fight. They bring back Natsumi yet again. Winner's Curse used on the Warlock. They won't have the Warlock ulti. They won't have the Quap. And it looks like this is going to be the end of game number 2 as Adroit just walked down this mid lane. I'm going to take down the last set of racks.
This is a really cool series, Gabe.
It is.
This is actually some like really nice Dota happening. The coolest thing for me is to see this. The one thing I will say, and I think it's a big point to make here, is that both of these teams are Magnus teams, and we've seen Boomy how confident he is on the Magnus.
Right.
He knows the strat inside and out, and he knew what they had to do here.
Yeah.
They picked relatively greedy lanes. They had a Tricore that could outscale, but then they also took all the tier 1 towers super early. because the mag is never going to contest you. Like a level 5 Magnus, what's he going to do?
Yeah, had the answer each and every time. And now, you look at it, they finish off Rior. Gonna focus down the last set of racks. Natsumi still has reincarnation available as they buy back on the Centaur, hoping to get one final shot here against them. But Abet, the spin away, barely able to live yet again. But GG is called. Adroit push it to a game number 3.
All right.
Very cool series, like you said. Very close.
Bacarino and Boombacks.
Yeah. And Jo, I mean, he's been able to keep these
Adroit smoke
alive.
They're coming up. What's happening here? Carl's not here. TP's on cooldown. Jo's not here.
Oh yeah, this is deadly.
Oh.
So
they're getting gone on, but
he has Stampede. Oh, the long duration stun tries to run. Is he gonna hit save? He will. They keep him alive for the moment at least, and now the turnaround comes, but the relocate gets him out. Oh man, that was close. But they're gonna find the IO on the way back in. It looks like. Whew, deadly. So yeah, they get him. Almost took back out. Oh, and that ability, Soul Catcher, so good. They popped the BKB, and he's just gonna get brought down with the God Strength used.
They're gonna hit the high ground.
They're forcing it.
You gotta come back. Hello?
I guess that they feel like they can't fight. Dragonite doesn't have buyback right now.
Wisp doesn't have a TP.
They are
Relocate's also on cooldown. They're trying to race them, but
I mean, this is surely not the play. And they come back.
Bacarino ready to jump.
Chases forward, finds the Gyrocopter, all the heals in the world. I don't know if it's going to be enough. A long duration stun, though, is going to keep that Sven alive as they try and chase down this Gyrocopter. They do have relocate, and yeah, they just want to run away. So they're going to give up the life of the IO. At least something, as they're able to make sure he doesn't drop. But the Gyrocopter, that is. But they lost a lot right there. Melee barracks down. The IO is going to fall. And Adroit with a 9,000 gold lead. Just looking fabulous. So
and Sven is going to have the Aegis probably now, so are they going to give it to surely they just give it to Sven. Yeah. Oh,
the monster.
The efficiency. Backpack your Echo Saber so that you can go use your Midas first. Nice. All right.
Stampede.
Oh, my God! Natsumi! I had no idea. Oh God, Jo! 6 slotted anytime soon.
Yeah.
And like what? They bought 2 blinks, and there hasn't been like a single Dragon Tail relocate gank. Treant Protector's just playing his side of the map.
Oh God! And just like that, look at. I mean, it's like paper. Why are you BKBing? What do you think's gonna happen here? Natsumi just eats you. That's BKB. Another round of tips. Adroit are just stomping faces right now.
All right.
And this is looking like it's going to be another set of racks.
Oh, they need some creeps.
Oh yeah, good call actually. All right, so no creeps means no kill. And, well, somebody needs to tell them, guys, we need some creeps here.
Rio's trying to cut.
Yeah.
No, but they got the escort.
God Strength is worn out now. But I don't know if it matters. Look at them. They just walk forward. They find the Gyrocopter. Look at how much damage is being done. Excuse me, that's the Dragon Knight. I thought that was the Gyrocopter, considering how fast he died, but that was a DK. The mass tips from Adroit. They have no cares. Unreal.
No, Back to Protection's back up again.
Don't worry, I got another round of camps.
Wait, what's that courier doing?
Who needs a BKB? Natsumi. Ooh, that rocket onto the Centaur instead. Not going to find the skewer back, but the jump forward, good BKB. They don't have God Strength, and finally, they're doing some damage here for Abet as well. Adroit, have they gone a little bit too far? Natsumi doesn't think so, as he is going to end up losing that Aegis. Do they have a second round to play with? They have Stomp in just a second if they want to use it. Blink, Stomp, connects onto 2. Natsumi just going to TP away, but the missile connects, and now they've gone too far. Adroit, what are you doing, my man? The turnaround, the Manta tries to stay alive through it, but it is not going to happen. They do blow up the Gyrocopter, but Sven is going to get a little tip back his way.
Nice. All right. Mac gets one more zap, but yeah, they overstayed their welcome a little bit there.
3 retaliate punches, basically.
Does Retaliate work on Flat Cannon?
I believe that it does.
So if you have the Retaliate aura on your team, and
Oh, it's so bad now, though.
yeah, it's pretty compared to the stun,
Yeah.
extra stun duration.
Disarmed as he went in. It ain't happening, my man. The jump forward. Natsumi wants to find a kill. Can he couple shot him? He just walks in, slice, dice. Thank you very much. The buybacks are coming. Carl is paper. He does not have enough armor. He does not have enough HP. He is killed off. And Bach looking for a little bit more. Natsumi there as well. And this BKB is not going to save you, my man. The stun, the chase, the look for it, but it's not going to be there. Mechanism, everything. He's disarmed, he's not right-clicking, and Natsumi just turns onto the tower. God's Strength has finally worn off, but that was all the buybacks in the world. My goodness. Any other buybacks available? Natsumi turning, finding, chase, the skewer back, catches them again. Both cores eliminated in a couple of cleaves, and GG is called. Adroit makes it happen off the back of a absolutely fabulous Sven play from Natsumi.
Oh, check out the, you know what I really like, just the celebratory like keyboard slam from the Sven. It's like, we just won the game, guys, we did it. I think you can tell that they are super hyped to be